This is your Curia Fantastic Worlds, letting you know that visiting hours for Hush House are now open. Welcome back to Book of Hours within Lovecraft Country. Now, I've got a number of things planned today, but of course, we always start with Cycle 1. Cycle 1 starts with taking one of these books here that we need to catalog from the Nocturnal period and grabbing metal, as it's our one always safe soul fragment if you run across some, say, mystical fungus within the book or not. Now, we're going to go and deal with doing our daily work because we have been spending a lot of money lately, so we need to counter that some bit. Now, second of all, our water situation is, I think, a bit tight, so yeah, half pitcher, so we immediately going to use one of our 2 health in order to bag up water. And in addition to that, since I believe we are down 1 egg, we're going to have to, unfortunately, require Tuppence's service. Terrence, sorry, the other one is Tuppence, I think. Service in positioning us an egg. So, yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll grab that for that one. And we'll produce an egg in that way. Now, the book we're going to do today is going to be the Book of Dissolution. Now, I thought I would have to increase the Deep Men Dark by 1, but I just realized I don't have to do that because we'll be able to do this with a tool, but we will need this memory to do so, a 2-point memory. Now, I'll show you in a bit, but for the moment, let's go down here and we will grab, let's see, the level fast. We've been doing a lot with light lately. Let's ease up and move in another direction. So that will give us that fragment. Now, in addition, we still have a lesson here. And I'm trying to decide, I'm probably going to go with... Alright, let's hang on a second. We're going to need this one, I think, to increase our skill. Not sure about that. Let's just save the metal for that one to increase the skill. In this case, we're probably going to need... I'm going to increase... Which one am I going to increase? Wait. This one. Pentiments and percaments. Which means we need 2. And I mean 2 Grail memories. Sunny memory we're going to use for potentially the next skill. We'll see. Well, for increasing transformations. If it doesn't work out, we'll figure something else to do with it. There's always something we can do with light. So, right. We need to get these 2, which are Grail ones, to be red. So we'll grab this one here, Ambrose. Grab this one, and let's see, we probably can go with Whisk safely here. There you go. Actually, and this one does winter, so yeah, go with that. Actually, no, let's go with Eva's. Well, I need that to combine, never mind, so we're going to have to go with... We'll recover Trist anyways. There you go. There you go for... That's the first in Cycle 3, the easy task, as it were. I'm not going to need these the moment, I think, so we're safe to put them back. I made a miscalculation. I thought there was one more skill here, but there isn't. I mean, one more lesson there, but there isn't. So let's move on to something else we're going to do, because I just realized something that was kind of funny. Now, the amethysts have both liquid and glass as their keywords, right? Well, the thing is, you can use liquid... glass for this one and liquid for the other, so you can actually fit 2 of them in here. And then, when you've got that going, since you've got the glass keyword, grab Blockworks, and then throw in Shapt. And we've got Gervanite from just 2 liquids. It's hilarious, but I only have 1 Gervanite. I'm going to need a second one, and I'm probably going to use one of those to produce one of the Oriclum wires, too. Because I'm in my 2 of phase, and we only got 1 of each of these metals, so I figure we should just increase that to a degree. Alright, so that's second, and is there going to be a third one? I don't really have one for that at the moment, so yeah. Guys, we still have a health left over, so probably do some wood gathering. I think we did the seaside last time. There you go. Besides, we used up the turf wood. We might need another type of wood. Usually a better type of wood. Alright. Oh, this doesn't go? Okay. This one will, however. Ooh. Keep that in mind. Alright, so 2 in reserve, just in case, plus, of course, our usual 3 in reserve, because herb is already dedicated, and I think metal's going to be dedicated. That leaves the Fost, which can be combined with the sun for a lot of stuff. Alright, so, yeah. Opening up with a pretty basic beginning, except, of course, for having to do the additional reading for the book we're going to have here. Because, okay, cataloging will be done in a moment, and then... There you go. Problem with efficiency. You have so much time left over. Cuperate prisoner. The prisoner's record 1927. Accounts by Governor Collers, private secretary of interventions and experiments in the last years of the Kirkherbite prison, focusing in particular on prisoners he believed might have Carapace Cross lessons. Remember, I keep mentioning it. I don't know timing-wise if this is coming out before or after when I do so, but this is going to go right into Hush House Lecture 3 because, yeah, we have Carapace Cross in human ancestry. And, yeah, it appears that they decided to go full Dr. Mengele on that. Isn't that great? So tax dollars at work. Doing things that we do not want to even imagine. Water. There you go. That's right. And College is not doing this for really scientific advancement. I mean, you could do it to anyone. You're doing it any kind way, and they probably just, pay them moth gold. Moths are seldom this color. Okay, cool. Alright. So, that's interesting. So, this probably goes... We can produce these paints as much as we want, can't we? Yellow. I don't think I've seen that one before. Interesting. Alright. Something to keep in mind. That is a potential possibility. But we also need to probably regenerate this at some point. Yeah, we're going to be... It's going to be a 3-glass of water day. Yes, this is so different than some of the other games I've done. I mean, no, some of you have been to the channel long enough, you kind of know how crazy stuff can get around here. But now, currently, I've gone full domestic, and it's ironically working for me, which, any questions? Maybe you get older, you get... Wanting to murder demons with shotguns becomes less appealing. I don't know. But, I was young when Doom came out. So FPS, that sort of FPS shoot 'em ups tended to be what I thought of. Alright, so I think we need a forge. Wait, that one will do. Okay, so metal. We want the new... There you go, the Book of Dissolution, Alexander. Prost received a copy of this work from a mountain temple in Persia. Other copies surface now and then, usually seared on rock. Well, that's unusual. But, foresight. The skill we just upgraded the last time. The language. Demon Dark. Brings us to 11, but then we can throw in the spanners. And that makes it 12. Don't know how that works, but it works. And you know what? We're going with it. And there you are. Let's get the... And now, of course, we will increase precursors and do it again, Carapace Cross. Getting that a lot lately. Way too much to be coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences, I believe in synchronicity. Alright, so get that knocked out. Oh, wait. Need to figure out what we're regenerating for the next part. Now I can do chore straight up, but I've already got the water done. Let's see. What else do I need to do? We don't know what we're going to need for increasing, but forge is a pretty safe bet. We've already got that one regenerating. So, what do we want to bring back? This is pretty much our default, so let's go with it. Absolute worst comes to worst, we can always use it for you. But anyways, yeah, if we're going to increase that, though, should we take care of Terrence? I mean, it seems unkind. But yeah, I'm going to save this just in case we need to find a use for Sunny. Well, he's not happy. Alright, get the books back. Well, that hit all at once. It usually does. Okay, this is over here. Goes here. That one goes there. Very good. We got another viper, apparently. Okay. We already had one of those. Urbanite. And water. And level 3. Excellent. One less to worry about. Yeah, we should... You know that egg we just did? Yeah. I'm not the sort to make an animal suffer. Tame Viper. Great, we're gonna have 2 of them. Side. We know we're going to get another one. And we'll leave this for now. Okay. Get the water back in place. And this water we're going to be using shortly. Are we? Ah, there we are. We're going to need that in a moment. What else might we need? Well, shaft. There you go. Might be able to use that to replace one of our little purple juice boxes, I like to call them. Oh, good grief. Happens always at once. Ah, chore's up and running. Could use that to get more water, too. I'm kind of obsessed with stacking water, but we need more. Although, yep, forgot. Keep telling myself I should be doing... Oh, can't do it with chore. Only do it with the health. Gotta keep that in mind. Any case. Also exciting, isn't it? All the music in the background there. Oh yeah, should we be using money to regenerate yet another skill? Okay, yeah, actually, the health, so we can get the honey, I hope. There we are. Or at least we can get use Earth Sign to get some more pears. Because I think we're going to be dealing with Timothy soon. I think we're going to tackle the attic this time. But because... it just seems appropriate. Yep, now we have a tame viper. Great. I like have a menagerie. Actually, I should put you here next to me. Right, fine, you can stay there. Such an attitude. Such a freaking attitude. Alright, so, the book. The book consists mostly of prayers to the unburnt god. This is the Forge of Days, which consumes and transforms. It suggests the Forge power arises partly from its nature, partly to its tools. It is kind of how Forge works. It's the fire and the tools. Not really a massive revelation there. Alright, the book describes an earlier House of the Sun whose doors and ways were different. We went over that. Lecture 3. It appraises the Forge of Days for opening the ways into the house, for transforming that which is to come despite the screams of stone. Kind of got a reference to that too, though not directly in the lecture. Something I should consider expanding at some point in the future. There we are. Transformations and liberations. And that is a got to be Carapace Cross related, given how many insects there are there. Okay. So the question now is, what do we do? Oh, wait. Say stop. I mean stop, damn it. has to be you, and it has to be... Let's put you in there. Get, hopefully, wax out of that. Yeah, this one will require... Yeah, we'll be able to do foresight, this, and metal. This means the sun one has to be used up somehow. Cannot save weather. So, yeah, what we could do... Use that water. Get back fast, and you can find something to do with it. Always something to do with light in this house. Right, the House of Light is actually what the DLC is called. Ooh. I'm a little too tapped into Kennedy's synchronicity. I think we are working on similar frequencies. Alright, so what we're going to do is toss this in here. Hit it. There you go. Pause. Put the water back in. Boom. The Forge and Moth are less different than we think. Each change is some way a release. Yep. Okay. And that metal, too much water doing with, we've been holding back to bring that up. Okay, so yeah, and get this one located in here. And then put the water in place. Yep, it's a day. Alright. Now, Shapt, what we're going to do with you is we are just going to make a juice box. Grape juice box, that's what we're going to call them. There you go, and there. And with this, go for it. That is a day. Almost literally. Level 2. So much to do. I think we'll probably be tackling another Forge book to get that up to 3. Probably going to be Temptations of Architecture. That's an interesting one. Nope, probably the... Skin of Silver. Use that for his disciples. A hammer, glimmerings. I'll figure out something. Got a bunch of them we can use. Wax, exactly what I wanted. Because I need this for a specific purpose that we'll be tackling tomorrow. Because we need this to make a candle. Now we've got 2 in the reserve, which is kind of how I like to leave things. I'll put this on the table for use there. Boss goes here. And let me check how many lenses we have. We have 2, so we don't need any more than that. So, the juice box. And this one. Here we are. I don't think we have enough time to do any resets, so basically we're gonna have to make a quick, something. Memory. Integru, or get 1 point of something. We just need a lamp. Another liquid. Okay, so instead of that, we'll toss this in. Reflugen. The ink Ashtarten. Wait, is that the ink we have already? No. If I add glass... Thoughts. Anyways, probably can't deal with it right now. But we will. Trust me. Yes. I'm gonna get glass into there because I don't think we can get that one in. I have thoughts, but they'll probably be saved for something else. The meanwhile... What about Sky Stories and a lantern? We can do that. I know, kind of crazy, but hear me out. Because Only wistful air? Use it on an instrument. Oh, ascending, isn't it? Okay, so that one's out. Ooh, rose fluid. Ooh, definitely. Okay. I think I have a lot of that. Okay, I think I used that up for something else, but yeah. My rule 2, I think we've got some of it right here. Yep, we need a second one. All right, so that's going to do. That will do for the rest of the day. We might, of course, lose it again because, look, yeah, we're definitely going to do so because it's very slow. But we didn't lose the sun, which is important. At least it is to me. I know I have some strange priorities. Really strange priorities. I'm just trying to be as efficient as possible, including in our money. Because, yeah, 60, 20, yeah, 78. Yeah, we still haven't cracked into the pound notes yet. And here we are. And what does the day bring? Another sunny day, of course. All right, so we'll tackle it in just a moment, okay? Okay, and we're beginning another day. Now, this is going to be... These days are going to start getting a little more complicated. Because, of course, I have to be more pickier about what I consume, as it were. Now, I'm actually considering consuming the one we just got with the Apple Bright Euphonies, because Euphonies has Sky. We got a bunch of Sky memories, Sky skills that are still pretty much untapped. Let's see, actually we can tell. Yeah, we got a bunch of them. So we're gonna go with the this one, even though it's a skill we fully tapped out. But, of course, we start with Cycle 1. Cycle 1, of course, means that we are going to open up this book. Here we are. And, of course, we're going to need water because we're using at least 1 pitcher a day, and this is just amazing to behold. And, with the other one, we're going to attack so we can get yet another beeswax, hopefully. I mean, seriously, insected nectars is a perfect one for that. Probably doesn't actually matter, but it's kind of funny. Alright, so, and last but not least, chore will be over here in order to be able to, you know, try to keep up with our expenses, which are getting larger at the moment. Okay, but last and not least is that we are going to summon our good friend, Timothy. It's time for you to do penance in the attic. Whoops, wrong one. Yeah, low-level Faust will do. And let's see. That's the first cycle. Second cycle is the book, obviously. But I need a 2-point... I need a whole bunch of stuff. This is for Timothy so we can go up 2 points in Forge. And yeah, as per usual, first to go is probably going to be Fed, as I don't use that for much. Alright, so, hit it. Now, while that's going on, we'll need Kittridge, and let's see what we got here. Probably Whist for this one. Gonna need Herb for the actual book itself, but we can do this here. So we can read the darn book. And last but not least, let's grab Trist and put that in the reading room. There you go. And that's going to be... Okay, that is for our upgrading Anterbury and Laptery with the sunshine and getting up to level 2. We'll consider who we're going to upgrade after that point, but we can always use the cat for that. But metal we're going to need for Timothy, herb we're going to need that, Shapt and Trist I'm holding in reserve. Okay, let's get that knocked out. And of course, that is... Okay, and of course Timothy's going to be one of our major things to happen today. Not sure we're going to get our full 3 in, but we'll probably get a whole bunch of minor ones in, just because things need to be done. Like, for example, I believe I have to feed you again. And we'll take Trist for that. Alright. Don't worry about it. You'll get fed. I don't like to be a bad farmer. Yes, I mean, the thing is, there's a difference between breeding. I mean, there's a difference between a sort of symbiosis. I feed the chickens, they feed us, then there is abuse. And I don't want to be an abusive member. I mean, some people think agriculture would be abuse, but, you know, no. I mean, agriculture is utterly required for civilization to occur, so if you want everyone to get... If you know, don't want to be a hunter-gatherer with a brief lifetime, you're going to have to farm something. All right, Timothy. Let's go. once we are clear with the with the chicken, though, I should remember that I can't do him and the chicken at the same time. But I don't really see this being an issue. Okay, so and of course we're still waiting on the experiments. Oh yeah, this stuff, the oral stuff. I found out I did have 2 of them, so this is going to be a little bit of an overkill. But you know, at least we got this going. Thank you. The Queen of the Rivers, which is another basic book that we got from Cultist Simulator, one of the first ones you could actually get in the bookstore. Scale 4, Not Infected, Path and Pilgrim. Alright, the surreal contemporary play by Ignatic Monica Media, in which the Queen of Rivers are murdered one by one. Actually, it sounds like a tattered king in SCP. Or is that his name? He's basically their King in Yellow analog. Where the characters are in the play are murdered one by one, and the actors actually get killed, and summons an interdimensional being, and it's just bad for everyone involved. But it's an SCP. If it's an SCP, and it's not SCP-3999, which I believe is the correct number for someone to watch over us, then it's bad. It's always bad. This one I forgot to take off the shelf, but, yeah. Anyways, where were we? Alright. Let's, get something regenerated. Probably metal. Alright then. I think the forge books are right here. Ooh, we got a problem. They're gonna start growing on us. We need even more space. No, get in there. Thank you. Yeah, we'll get to it in time. We always do. Okay, pause. Everything's starting to hit the fan again. Alright, so yeah. Missions Fost. And yeah, the Accord. It's a liquid with 4, despite being, you know, rose, saying it would be rose based, it's actually 4 lantern, 2 rose, so it's probably significant in some way, but let's start putting the extra stuff on the table over here. So I know where it is. Not this stuff. This is going to be used up quick. Yeah. Again, first world problems, too much stuff. Anyways. Die. Okay, so. Yep, alright, let's get you back. You're happier. Then, before we forget again, let's toss you in here, and you and I can discuss collaboration. Rolling up our sleeves. Okay. Sixpence, as per usual, and right away, we spend some of that. No, assistance from a traveling barber is not what I want. However, I will take breakfast, thanks. Alright. Satisfaction, memory. Foresight. We're gonna need that for Timothy, and of course, restore. From here, we don't actually have any of the lessons yet, so we're still waiting on those. From here, let's go over to Eva's desk, because that seems to be our Grail associated desk. Herb. Satisfaction. Desires. And dissolutions makes it an 8, and the book is also an 8. So it should give us 2 lessons on it with, there you are, near the tree. Boom, hit it. It's a fairy tales by an actual fairy. Thank you very much. Yeah, just think about that for a moment. Just think about how freaking creepy they are. Or horribly happy. I mean, if the Fae, a lot of people like to think, if you're really conspiratorial-minded and occult at the same time, that the happy, fairy, cute things that all over the internet, I mean, all over commercialism and such, isn't just capitalism exploiting the folklore. It's the Fae trying to make themselves, well, more attractive to potential new friends, as it were. I'm not going to say any more because I really do not want Eldritch beings upset with me, and you cannot convince me that they may not exist. Alright, so let's talk about Foresight. Put you at 4. Let's get the honey down here, next to the extra ham. Alright, that pitcher of water. So what we can probably do, over here, Done. Alright, collect. Trust me, we'll be finishing that one off at some point. Okay, so yeah, like, this one's getting on well. Alright, there you go. Come on, you can do this. We had this before. There we go. Alright, so metal's up and running. Door is up and running. You're better. Get you your pears, Timothy. Your magic pears. That'll put you at 8. What do I reset now? Well, assuming we're gonna need, we're gonna need a sky-based one to combine skills with. So, what we want to do, I think, really shouldn't have bothered with the putting it out. When that gets done, and as for this over here, what should we put together? Should we put together? Yeah, we should. If we're going to do 2 separate skills, we might. I mean, this one's going to be. These 2 will be consumed for level 2, so we might want to go with something a lot more basic. Let's just go with our default. There you go. Why is there no 2 penny? I want to know why there's no 2 penny. There's 1 and there's 3, but there's not 2, 4, or 5. And you need an even and an odd to make any combination, because otherwise you're just going to have to, for 5 pence, instead of a 2 and a 3, you need a 3 and a 1 and a 1. Oh, God, the entire old Imperial milling system was just designed to drive people mad. You know, far worse than occult lore would. Okay, so, right. Waiting for the next batch of stuff. Okay, so. Alright, so, things to think about. Alright, director, click collect. You get back in here, and we need to serve you some tea. Did you know that? That puts you at 10. There you go. Let's get the candle next. We're gonna have to, all right, speaking of which, that's right, we need to make a candle. Because, you know, we'll eventually run out. So what I'm going to be doing is I want to make a fragrant chalice candle for his next run, because that'll help us clear the kitchen. So in order to do that, I need... Let's see. I think I spotted this. Yeah, did this in here. We need this and fragrant chalice and the appropriate skill. There's the chalice is over here. Right? And the appropriate skill will be... Where is it? This one. It's got to be something that will hold a... Actually, no. What I can do is I can... Chandelier. Insect and nectars. That's the one that'll do it, I think. Yep. Insects and nectars. Grab the dispensary. Here. Alright, so grab insect and nectars. There you go with the substance. There you go with the flower. And all we need now is the appropriate soul fragment. Chalice candle. There you go. That, like I said, will be next time, because there's a chalice requirement for the kitchen. Yes, I'm trying to be clever. Alright, so 2 soul fragments left with chore running. Do we want to collect anything with chore? Next up would be this. Or do we want to do something else with it? Ah. Can we replace our chalice? There we go. Summer pears, no. That's moth orchid. Moth orchid. Yeah, let's just get a little closer here. Agava Eternae, no. Fragrant chalice. Exactly what we need. Thank you. Let's get that replaced. God, this is starting to feel like my actual place. It's like, you know, just like I've been here forever. You all know if this Hush House is a real place, you'd never pry me out of it, right? I mean, you'd have to get an internet connection for me in there somehow to be able to do all the stuff. And I couldn't talk to you about most of what I learned. And eventually one day there would just be me with a hollowed eye looking out at you going, I've seen the truth. And it's more terrible and wonderful than you can imagine. And then just ending the channel. Oh yeah, maybe I shouldn't go to Hush House. Anyways. Somebody made a comment recently about how the real-life occult principles that this game is based on are starting to get a little creepy on his reality. Yeah, I'm right there with you. There's a reason I know how to do Assault Circle, because sometimes you really need to shut it all out to get a good night's sleep. Salt will not work for everyone, by the way. You gotta find your own resonance. Me, salt and silver seems to work well, which is probably a strong moon resonance. I'm reading. Every timber has its knots, it's straight and it's crooked both. Each weave is more absence than thread. You can't keep nowhere out any more than you keep somewhere in. So this is basically about using... now remember, if any of you have seen House Lecture 1, I went into of the ley lines that are essentially the energetic skeleton of reality. That's what they're referring to. That you're not keeping the void out, you're shaping it into the world itself. So you can't keep us somewhere in away from the void, you can only shape the void by using ley lines, which is why doing damage to ley lines is utter stupid. And if you want to know what that would look like on a theoretical scale, go onto the, YouTube, look up The Volgun, Thevolgun, Reckoning, SCP. And he will narrate to you the scientific analysis of worlds that disintegrate because the structure of reality does. And it's probably among the most horrifying of his hundreds of entries for SCPs. Anyways, compounding parallel. Applebright Euphonies. The cuckoo learns the nightingale song, our swan asleep is sweeter than honey. Cuckoo honey. I think that means you get cuckoo honey, it's said in the description, when Numina happens. Anyways. Okay, first things first. Let's talk about upgrading this one. Is it that one I want to upgrade, though? Because I got a bunch of them to pick from. Is it that one, or is it... Wolf? Is it, let's see. Sacra Solis Invicti? I think that's also, yeah, that's another one there. Yeah, we got a lot of choices here. And I am actually going to go with... Yeah, I'm going to go with this one here, because that one's been at level 2, and it's been kind of bugging me. And usually I'll pay attention. We can use metal too, which is one of the advantages of doing so. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm going to say that was meant to be done. Okay, but when the rest comes around, this isn't going to be much help, unfortunately. We can sleep on that one, though, which is good. But we actually are going to need to reread the Storm one, but I can't until I get a regen back. And we will do that now. Health. Health can be used to read. It can. Alright, and this one, how far is it to go? 29 seconds. So our best bet would be to read to get the skill back. But the thing is, this is, however, I think the wrong one. Yeah, that's... No, it's not. Oh, good. So what we need to do is we need to grab, I believe, this one? No, which one has health? Heart. Heart. The reading room will do it. Grab this and then grab... hollow. So we'll get another... That will allow us to get access to one memory, which will be enough for... Which one is it? Wait, what? Oh, screw that. I've already got Sky here. I can use... Oh, but we can now use a level 2 one, can't we? Alright, we can bring up a level 2 one. Do we have... Yep. Horoscopy. We'll use that one. So level 2, we'll grab this one, stone, plus confounding parallel. Those two together will be more than enough. Excellent. It's all working out. When it starts working out, I start getting terrified. Because I know something is helping me along. And you gotta hope in times like that the something likes you. Or even if it likes you, it's going to be a positive influence on you. I mean, you can be liked by entities that are very, very bad for you. Very, very bad. I mean... Cthulhu liking you is usually extraordinarily bad for your health. Mental, physical, spiritual, existential, all of it. Oops, hold on a second. Just all of it. Alright. Enough doom and gloom. Let's have some doom and fun. Level 2. Level 3. Lightning is full of life and jewels its eyes. There we go. That will allow us... Oh, damn it. I can't remember which one we're doing here. Ah. Horoscopy. Consider the star. Hath each star 7 names. Observe those names are never shared. Names have power. Oh, but we've got to wait for the last memory to come in. Alright, we can do that. We can do that. We're patient. We can concentrate on Timothy, because he's about ready to pop. Got one more thing to do. The tool. Alright. That'll bring you to 13, which is exactly what I need from you. You need him, and I need him. Alright, so I think this will be... Ooh, nope. Boom! Chalice Candle. In fact, I don't think we've seen this in the game so far. I've just created one. And I will need that for when the time comes. Because he will need a 12 Grail, and I can do a 12 Grail with this candle. So, I expect to pick up an entire new hobby. We're going to be making so many candles. I mean, take a look. We've got all of this extra... Look, can you do that? All of this extra flowerage out there I could just convert over. And, like, I'm really getting too much into this. Probably my next life I'm going to be a homesteader. Just witchy homesteader, of course. Inevitable. Totally, completely inevitable. Strange. This is the sky-based one, and we're, you know, using parables, memories of storms, lost, and, of course, my own attunement to celestial. Attunement to celestial entities. There you go. Because I am a former celestial entity. Alright. Pause. Alright, cool. Or chalice. Hang on, I got it. Sigh. Alright, Timothy. Now, considering that, is some suggestion, the stifling chambers, no fires are visible, no scorch marks, no smoke. This room pulses with sultry heat. My head swims as I approach the threshold. Timothy, this is probably the torture chamber. Get a good look. Get this chalice back in place. To be able to handle such beauty and such horror. Such is my life. For every wonder, there must be a horror. 'Tis the balance. Could be regenerating another one. Don't think I have really enough time to do anything significant. We've been pushing it too far as of late. Okay, hang on a second. Alright, so. Level 3. Oh, we're going to get that book in place, too. Alright, because I believe it snapped back automatically. There you go. Alright, so yeah. Do we have room for Grail? You don't, actually. No, there's a heart. Again, running out of space. Oh, boy. 4, 4, 6, 8. For some reason I gotta get these shelves emptied so I can actually use them for storage permanent basis. Let's go check it out. Lady Tryphon. Don't like that. I don't like the lab coat. Sculptor's bench? Okay, we need the arsenic and... What the hell happened here? What the heck? Glass blowing and vessel crafting, we have that one. Curia. Can't read Epicanarian yet. What the hell is going on here? Crucible Tower, Governor's Quarters. So it's not the torture chamber. It's his digs. In this room, the governor of Collins was the artist, Collers the artist, Collers the dreamer. It was a side of him that he allowed almost no one saw, especially when after the death of his wife, he grew so much more solitary. That said, there's a connection to be drawn here between his enthusiasm for sculpture and his ambition for human subjects. Oh my fucking god. So yeah, that film we've got, I got to figure out how to get access to it, because I did some numbers. I can only get up to 9 for it, 10 for it, but might actually arrange for it so that we can get it done because it's all about his experiments with cybernetics in 1930s. That's Governor's phonograph. Collers generally preferred his devices to be gleaming modern as possible. He preferred phonographic cylinders over the newer gram. God, he's a hipster. 1930s hipster. You know, like the audio is just warmer on the wax cylinders. I can't really get a good realistic feel for it on vinyl. The cylinder, much like the records, exemplified ingenuity and reliability, repeated the desired sounds, but they were also consigned neatly to a cubbyhole without causing a sort of fuss. Yeah, that is not the person you want to be running a prison, because they will do it exceptionally well. Basically, it's the same type we have, but of a different configuration. I'm not sure. Towards a fundamental aesthetic, this or The Hour of Glass, Julian Cosley considered his masterwork. Cosley was a prisoner here. This book houses a Newman, a truth so powerful it can perhaps believe itself. Okay, Newman. Someone mentioned Newman in the comments. I've been not trying to do so to pay attention to it, but yeah, I've got Newman appear to be connected to the end, I believe. Oh God! So because we have an ink that can rewrite reality, and we have a book that has this, we're going to have to put these in a separate place. For the moment, let's do our usual. We'll collect the 5 we've got here. Yeah. Janus Van Voren. The bust is cast in high polished bronze. And sculptor. That's not good. Alright. Stone, wood, remains, tool, or metal. I believe it's metal. Dulcite. Oh, we can render it into wire. This one's stone. Yeah, this one's got all the unique stuff. We might be able to do something with it later, but this isn't the Trifon one of the. She's a Grail initiate. Well, unfortunately, Grail's in dispensation and torture is sensation. But also, he's probably more of a Cenobite style, trying to reflesh, purpose flesh into art. Oh, God's Collars. We're gonna. Jeremy! Sorry. It lapsed there from it. Nathaniel. Timothy. Why am I calling him Nathaniel? Timothy, I'm going to break you with what we find here, aren't I? Okay. This one may be a little hard to do. 14 knock, 14. My best bet is probably either knock moth or winter, because I have a 4-point liquid I can give him. But there's no real food to go with it. I'll have to do some math. I already know I can do... The chalice candle will let me do the kitchen. Probably not going to find a lot of horrors there, but never know what we're going to find in the basement. Basement's always fun. But yeah, I'm going to take care of the books now and take care of the incidentals here and there. That's not even a real piece of furniture. I'm disappointed. And we're going to start packing the Newmans. Oh, wait. Wait. Boom. Newmans are the ones with the skulls. We have 2. Probably more. And that Newman is the one we got from the entombed skeleton down below. I'm going to have to start putting, yeah, the rearrangement's going to happen off screen, so there's going to be a lot to it. I have to decide what I'm going to do with the next day, of course, when we actually get there. We might as well just, yeah, while I'm talking, we might as well just get that moving. Get the books into place. Looks like if I pull the Newman out, it's going to be at least with one more space. But yeah. These will come out next, and we'll start moving through here. Meanwhile, grab this Newman, and we can actually get a regular book in there. Let's grab one from here. Then we can grab one of the 12. Alright, next day. Oh, Gale, that would be useful for something. I'll come up with it in a bit. I got things to think about. Lots of things. Alright, it's a 12. This is 12. So, managed to clear that section at least, but we got a lot more that needs to be done here. Oy. Oh, and we have a visitor. We'll see if they're useful to us or we're useful to them. Either way we profit, which is good. We've got a lot of work cut out for us. These Newmans. Where should I place the Newman shelf? Do we have... No, it's not a real shelf, unfortunately. And that could expand, so that's not going to work. I'll take care of this off screen while I'm making my plans for the day, okay? Hang on. Okay, and today, like we say, we kind of got part of our plan done. Okay, so we're going to be having yet another person show up with the current affairs. Like I said, we'll determine whether or not we learn a language for them or we get money from them. Either way, it's a positive. We're also going to need to replace the pairs just to make sure to read this after I commit to doing the pairs first, though. This has been kicking around for a bit, and we have to look at this. So it's going to be kind of a odd day. So let's get our first... Sorry, grab this. Let's get our first cycle started. No, we're going to grab the Curia book. There, and we're going to take a good look at it. Alright, then. Next, we're going to run over here, get our daily workout done. Good manual labor, making us feel much better now. Now, let's see. We've got 2 health. We want to, of course, put one of them into here. Trying to get another beeswax, because candles are good. It's always good to have candles, because we're going to be using Timothy again and again. Until he has no further use to him. No further use for him. Because that's just the kind of curie I can be when it comes to accomplices of whatever we're going to find in those hidden rooms. Now, okay, so where's insect 1? Oh, come on. Not committed. There it is. This wasn't in the right order. There we go. That is the next one. And other health, what should we do with that? I don't think we're missing anything vegetation-wise. We're using honey for our basic production, so let's take a walk, shall we? And let's put in our sea stories. I know it probably doesn't matter, but it just feels appropriate. Okay, the guard. And yeah. We'll need to start up the next book, which is probably going to be the one we just unwrapped, the 4-pointer here. Because I checked, Path and Pilgrim actually has a slot open. So, and this one over here is our reader, or scale. Now, let's grab that, because there's a usual one for this table. And let's grab... Here somewhere. There we go. That's only 3, however. This one, 4. There you go. That'll be quick. This is, of course, a surreal... the Kuna Rivers. We just went over that one. Don't need to do so again. And boom. There we go. Simultaneously, let us begin with... Ooh, we got a problem. We don't need the solution stuff. If we use the proper one, I think. We grab one of the, we don't need the beta blank. We grab U blank. Yep, the U blank will be sufficient for this, I think. Grab this. Grab the U blank. Grab the earth sign. Then you grab using thorns. That's only 8, though. Damn. We will need another memory, so we do need that fluid, unfortunately. Or something equivalent to... There is another possibility. I just realized it. Liquid beverages or liquids and nectar's a pretty common one. Oh, and we still have to... Forgot, I left that bus here back. So we got 2 buses we gotta look at. We got a lot of staring to do today. Anyways. Only 1. That's only 1. Another dandelion wine over here will be fine for that. And we've got a lot of it. And if we've got another type of wine, I think I won't pick dandelion specifically because... Alright. Dandelion wine. Okay, I think we can order some of these. Yeah, I think we can order the schloss. Let me double check on that first. We've got a desk right here. I can double check that. Oh, I don't have either order form. I do have this order form. Schloss Janning, yep, we can just buy more. So, we're good there. So, we'll take the schloss. Schloss? Sure, I'm mispronouncing that. No, the Schloss Janning is one. The Lamberg is the one I want to check on. The Lamberg. Ah, new introduction of new components. There you go. Ooh, Stratacone whiskey, Armagnac drinking cocoa, Lamrig? Lamrig. What the heck is Lamrig? Dandelion wine. Okay, so the lamb ring is, we can do that. Excellent, we can order more lamb ring if necessary. I don't think we have to because we got enormous amounts in the cellar, but I just like to know these, that I have options. And boom. There you go. Now. Oh, right. We'll pick that up in a moment. Let's put this down for a moment. Wow, hang on. Okay, so let's first of all put the bus down because we're carrying too much per usual. That should be enough though. Alright, so... Oh, it's a chalice. We've got single serves of those too already. I should have realized that. Didn't realize it was such a fancy cup though. Alright, so we run over here. Want to replace those. There you go. Alright, so that will do. That will do. This will do. We just need any fragment that'll work, and I believe this will. Yep. We'll get our magic pairs. There you go. And it just took pouring wine over wood. Practically sacrilegious that way we're doing it. Anyways, let's see what else we've got. Alright, and now we've consumed it, we can now safely read that book. And we'll use our low-level FOSS for that. That will replace the earth sign. Meanwhile, we're waiting on our dude over there. Plus, we're going to be doing 3 look-ats this day, because we're so behind on that. That's going to make life interesting. I know this guy's going to show up as one of the librarians. Because I know it's avant-garde because, you know, a psychopath created it, but we'll do something, but we'll be able to figure it out. Alright, first things first. Warming draughts to uplift the heart. A wonderful keeper skin. Wash the keeper skin, a luminous fungus that grows in the wood when seen sleep and enters the world through the dreamer. Okay, well, good thing. We used metal with it. A wonderful compendium of healing tisons compiled by Nauron. It's a pretty easy heart one, and it's got herbs and infusion, a completely new skill. We need to get this one unlocked. Can we actually do that today? Effective against corruptions. Effective against corruption. Infestations. I gotta think about doing this right now. Corruption. We need 7 nectar in order to provide it. Let's see what else we got that glows. Cyclone Eclipse, Magpie, and... But I don't think any of these have what I'm looking for. Alright, so, collect this for a moment. Can we generate, with a nectar-based one, 7? How do we do that? We do it with 4 for any of our skills. We got 1 for that sort of thing. We have to have 2 for ink. If the gold ink's easy to make, we can do it. I'll need to wait to get one of the health ones back, though. They're currently on a long road out, so yeah. Let's keep this in the contamination zone down here. Just in case. You watch over it for me, my lady, okay? Meanwhile, I think I'll be using this. Get it open. Keep the mouth open for a bit, because we'll be talking with this dude in a moment. Many things to consider. Many things. Who are you? Oh, Constance, you're back. Okay. Visitor, Anjan's Aramaic, which is Greek. I had no Kilsami, I've already read that, Latin. She's gonna want something interesting. Alright, so she's gonna be paying us. Because I already have that skill. I believe Kilsami. We got that the open one some time ago. Yeah, right there. Alright, so Constance, so nice to see you. Master Chief, whatever this stands for. Constable Oculate Minor. She's in charge. Do not ever. She is in charge. Add the incident. She's going to want... She's going to want a sky-based one. We're going to need at least a 6. As much mystery as their interest. Wait, if she's got interest in sky 4, it has to be as much, not more than. So we can give her the most basic one. Level 4, because we got lots of sky books. Now, if Constance's seen this one, she has not. You've heard of the sculptor's death. It's off our patch, but it seems to come to our door. Off her patch means it's not her jurisdiction, but she's investigating it anyways. Zillion's killer wears a human shape, but it's a renegade spirit of the lower skies. It's taken refuge in London. It won't be easy to find, but these things always have their weaknesses. Fine. Technically speaking, you know, he wasn't murdered. Only a human being can commit murder. The legal situation is such the same if Zillion had been struck by lightning in another country entirely. Luckily, the Bureau... Sorry. Technically speaking, you know, he wasn't murdered. Only a human being can commit murder. The legal situation is much the same if Zillion had been struck down by lightning. Sky Spirit. In another country entirely. Luckily, the Bureau doesn't have to worry about technicalities, does it? No, because you're the frickin' Gestapo. Have fun with that. I want my money. Alright, so, first things first. Alright, so what we need is I need, however... Should I wait on D? I should probably wait for the health to come back. Why we're discussing that over there. Excuse me. Sure. Probably wait on the health in order to get that one back. Because I need that for... What did I need that for? I nicked or something. God, I forgot what I was needed it for. Oh, I hate it when my brain does that. Alright, so let's continue forward and wait. First sign, so we got that back at least. Constance thinks we're friendly. We'll let her think we're friendly, but we're not. Don't mind me, just putting books away. Yeah, you're staying in the Keeper's cabin when you were reading that. No, actually, I would not do that to Constance. Even though I don't like her, she's got entirely too much power for me to be able to treat callously. I just have to, you know, play politics. Eva's Lock's not a huge thing. Come on. Candidate for burning. The fuck? Hive Lament, a song of chromatic sorrow? We're in autumn and I got magic persistent sound. Oh, okay, that's going to require looking at a bit. Yeah, that's good. We needed that to replace the wood we just used up. Okay, so we've got the health back. Let's get it stored. Maybe by the time we get it back, I'll remember what the heck... Oh, there is a 2 pence. Never mind. I even noticed it was autumn at this point. Oh, God, I'm terrible at this. Anyways. Consider, and what do we consider with this one? Probably get 2 busts in place at this point. And a little cash. Oh, God, things are hitting hard. There's the pears. Ah, that's what I need it for. Ah, I need the nectar in order to be... I need to create 2 more of the serums, as it were. Could have used the chore for that. Would have been slightly easier. But, you know, it's not going to actually slow me down whatsoever. Get the wood blank in place. You're in the alchemical laboratory. And we got a lot of those. It's going to be a lot easier to get the pears that way. And Eva's Locks definitely goes down into the basement for storage purposes. Okay, so you're satiated, and you gave me 2. This gives me a total of 3 now, which is not nearly enough to do anything significant. The Queen of Vistula is poisoned. The Queen of Dnipro is choked in a fishhook. The Queen of the Tagus is burnt alive. The culprit, it transpires, is the audience. The surviving queens... That's actually a point in that the disbelief in the river spirits of the world by people has caused them to abuse them and just poison them to the point where they're pretty much dead or so badly damaged that they can't function. A surprising lucid epilogue. The surviving queens are directed to execute whichever audience members do not escape, so it's fatal. Okay, so I guess it's Guy's revenge. A surprisingly lucid epilogue suggests the correspondence of river names with historical events does provide clues to secret histories. In other words, you get secret histories too for reading it in the base game. Lesson with Path and Pilgrim. Alright. Path and Pilgrim is at 2. What we can do with Path and Pilgrim is... Well, first we can get into place. Well, actually, we'll do that as soon... down here. Sir David Green, 8th Librarian, a former Nocturnal Branch Superintendent, better known for rooting out mysteries than illuminating. You were number 8. Let's get you in place, shall we? 10th. 11th. You're down here. 8th. 6th. 8th. You served 2 masters as best you could. You served the Nocturnal Branch and the Curia, so you get a place of technical honor. We don't know how much damage or how much good you did. I'm not going to judge you until I know more. That's what it comes down to. Let's see what Von Loren looks like, shall we? Also, I gotta... Yeah, I got this from that. Okay. So... with that, I can actually produce more of that super ink if I really wanted to. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy. What I would do is just pop open the solar, plus, this, I'm gonna put that there, actually. Ink, inclusion, and we just need the actual fluid itself. Actually, I don't even need the freaking memory site for that if I really wanted to. I can make this up at will at this point. Yeah, well, you know, once you achieve mastery of something, it becomes routine. And weeks learning a thing, then you understand it, and it just becomes one of the many facts you hold. I'm not being maudlin at all. Not at all. I'm not be able to fit anything else in there at this point, but we'll figure something out. A lot of drinking cocoa. Oh, there's more than enough room there. Don't give me that. Hang on. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Seriously? Alright. Tell you what. This here. That there. So. That happened. Yeah, whatever happened to the suitcase that we were looking at? I'm gonna have to go back and check. Probably already classified it without thinking about it. The game's on autopilot for me. Oh, God. Just keeping track of too many things. Alright, here we go. Gertivist von Loren, 11th Librarian of Hush House, a enigmatic recluse and reluctant ally of the Suppression Bureau. As skilled at closing ways as his predecessor Harry's. Harry's was opening them. There he is. You know Harry's is the 10th. Here he is. Do we already have him? Alright, so 11. Okay, get up here. 11. Who returned to complete what he began. Did you burn the place down? Is that you? Alright, so 10 is Harris, who departed but did not forget. Getting closer. Alright, so yeah, you are designed. Come out here. I always use this one for the making up the bomb, because I did it accidentally at the beginning of the game, and I find it absolutely hilarious that I can create bomb from a dummy. Wait, I can't do it from this one. Because it's this one. There we go. That produces the bomb. Alright, you hit it. Go. Get me some of that stuffage. Also, I needed that for the book recovery. I just remember that part. Okay, never mind. Being silly. But we have another health we can do that with. We've got enough time to pull this off as well. Though we will be making a slight water deficit. Start there. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to rest before I do the next session on this one, because I'm going a little too far. Think of what I got. Alright, so go ahead, and yeah, pause for a moment. Alright, so 3 soul fragments, 3/4 of the day. Consider what else you want to accomplish today. We've already done all the looking stuff. Oh, Path and Pilgrim. That's what I need to do. Yeah, never mind. And the way we're going to do that... I can't actually use any of them. Oh, good lord. What I could have done for that one, I could have used a health one. Oh, god, this is all going to add up. In it. Pat, you're actually useful. There you go. I'm eating 3 meals a day out of this place. Alright, so, Shapt. You know what we could use Shapt for? I know exactly what we could use Shapt for, since we haven't got anything else to do with it. Let's take that Gervanite we just created. And let's make it into Oriclum. I believe this one does that? Yep. Wire Ochrum. I'm feeling a little evil. What happens if I do glass blowing and vessel crafting with... Let's actually use both metals. Okay, use both metals. This gives us... I can't do that from there. Only 2 metals, but what I could do is get the glass finger toxin. It's a 14, but I need a memory. Don't need a heavy liquid, do we? I knew it. Place the Gervanite at the heart of the knock device. Glass, blowing, and vessel crafting. Keeper level this plus Gervanite equals Corsinoid. Hit it. Gonna need to make more of this stuff. Really do. Gods. All the things I'm doing. Does this have a knock to it? It does. Why am I thinking about that? Because I need to make more stuff. Alright, 4. That's definitely going to go there. Let's grab a tool. There's something else with knock in it. What can we do with knock? We can do. Don't we have wood with knock in it? We have this one. Now, it's a bit expensive for the Absol. I'm sure I could probably find a better way of doing this. Almost positive I could. But I don't have to really do anything else with this. Alright, hit it. Make an ample out of it somehow. By tools. Somehow. Anyways. Everything's kind of weird. I'm working with it. Give me more of that metal, too. Yeah. No idea what the harpsichord thing-majig is, but it's going to be an interesting creation, I'm sure. Definitely getting better at this. Alright, so let's put the books back in place. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, we do have room for it, thank goodness. We still have 1 Fost left. No idea what we're going to be doing with it. The bed's going. Yep, that's good. Let's get the health one. Yeah, we'll be good. We'll be good. More than enough to be able to take care of this. And we're doing that and that. And you know what we could do... Let's pause for a moment. Could use the Fost to... Lord, what is this? 4-2. Wow. There's that. You know, I could just actually combine these and make with a lantern and create another Daraday lens or something. No, Ingwen, we haven't used that in a while. It's liquid. I could use it for, or beverage, I could use it for refreshment. Because we are getting a little behind on the liquid stuff. So that's what I'll do if we hit nightfall and I haven't got anything else to do with it. I haven't even touched the gale. Oh my god. Oh my god. We've got 2, 4. I can just automatically do something with the gale. What would I do with it? What could I do with it? Do we actually know, for example? Gale. This is something I actually noticed is kind of interesting, is that I can put the seagull in there for 2. Guy. That's right there. Which is hilarious. I mean, when you come right down to it, why not just go hog crazy? See if we can actually find something of interest here. Making feather, no. This one I think we already done. Yeah. Confounding parable. Yeah, if I produce that, I could get another demon dose, which is an alternate way of doing that, I guess. Wistful air, not important. I forgot. Don't think we can actually do anything with that one. Waking feather, ascended harmony. Sorry, just kind of wandering through here. Ordnance scopy. Wistful air. Nothing. That is actually a 17. That's more than enough. For there was something here. Like, we don't actually have to worry about. It's all going to get a little weird real fast. Alright, so. Sky, strings and songs. Hey, what about the Watchman's Paradox? Michael Bragg, that's nothing. Sorry, just wandering about, like I said. Strings and songs. Fearful ditty. Stone Stories doesn't count. Stone Stories does not have it. Okay. Herbrate. I think we're getting anything out of this, but Sky Stories, Wistful Air, Sets and Sensations. We can dim dose. We already have that one figured out. Docro Limine. Bacon Feather. May not be anything of importance up here. Well, this one's got it. Org's Cleansing, which is really not an improvement on anything. Sky Focus Music, we know what that is, damn it. Oh, gods. We can't actually do anything useful with this. Unfortunate. But we'll still need to generate something with the gale. Alright, so, yeah. Art stuff. Could use it for the lotion. Oh, yeah, anything at all we want. Lotion. What we need something that has both sky and heart, ironically. What do we want? But must. Is that it? Yep, that's Parabrate. Find the appropriate one here. Eliminate. What's this? Fearful ditty, great. Helpful. You can sleep on it, but not much else. This might be it. Resurgence bomb. We can create a quick one. Undiscovered must be the other half. This. We'll deal with that later. Right now, we just need more bomb. Sorry, wandered. It's one of the things. Oh, look, we got a delivery. It's probably the arsenic I don't need anymore because I found some. Oh well. We'll just put it in the toolbar. I mean, there's nothing wrong with just leaving a loose bottle of arsenic around the house, right? Nothing ever went wrong. I mean, Agatha Christie said it was fine. After all, how is she going to get her mysteries if people just casually leave weapons of destruction lying around? Alright, so, go for it. And let's see what else we got. Boom. Alright, just hold on, everyone. Good, we need that. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah. Let's get that knocked out. Pilgrim? Oh, can't do it. Gotta wait another 7.9 seconds. I'm patient. I can do that. Alright, so... No, this is the tea I need. I desperately need that tea. Yes. Good tea. Good tea. We'll figure out what to order next. Alright, and finally, at the end of all this, Captain Pilgrim. Sometimes they're a little shy. Hit it. Don't know if it's our first 4 rows one yet. We'll find out shortly. While we're doing that, let's get all of our new creations and deliveries in place. Alright, so yeah. Stuff is so useful. So I know we're still waiting on the impossible device in the basement there. That might actually be it. No. What the hell am I going to do with this now? Do I have time to do anything with it? Oh, I want a 3rd bomb. Depends. Do I have any pairs? If I've got pairs, I don't need a 3rd bomb. I do. Alright, so could develop another... Alright, I don't know if we've got enough time to go looking for anything or to create anything. What do you do with it, too? No. Same thing. It's going to take 1.5 minutes to do that. So, what do we want to do? We know what this one does yet. I thought we could do something interesting. Oh god, I'm just going to be dragging on doing strange stuff, aren't I? So that one's not going to do it. Right. Yeah, we're supposed to use that to cleanse the book. Now I remember. Never mind. Get the little ink here. I think that's what we call it. Yaggle. Oh, for crying out loud. Do not tell me we don't have any of the most basic type. Yaggle ink. There we go. That's 2. 3 with the health. And that should be 4. Oh, wait. Oh, fuck me with a chainsaw. Well, that's advantageous now, isn't it? Somebody wants me to read that book. Thank you, whoever that is. Alright, so... like, out of freaking nowhere. Alright, so it's here. Alright, let's grab this. Now, we need to make a total of 7. And we need to use... none. The Secret Sisters, I'm gonna call her that from now on. Secret Sisters little reading desk. That looks so uncomfortable, though. I mean, seriously, not even a back on that thing. I've never figured out the reason why people just want to do Holy Misery. It doesn't really feel like it accomplishes anything. And skill here is going to be... which one? Great. I'm forgetting. We need infestations, and that's going to be... who's got infestations? It's not really a question you want to ask a lot of people. Infestations. It's the right one, not the right one, not the right one. Infestations. That'll work. That's not the right one. We have 7. It's supposed to be for corruptions, not infestations. My apologies. Is that corruption? Curses. What type is it? Nope. What does corruption look like? Well, looks like that. That's not going to work. Is any of them going to work? Yes. Keeper Skin Corruption. Keeper Skin is persistent, but it has its weaknesses. Grab it. Finally, I remember what the hell I was doing. That's always an advantageous position to be in. To remember your own plans. Good grief. Veiled Goddess. We should probably just make a tea. As soon as we can. Right then. Essences smell... well, it smells bad. We know that at least. But we also now have both of these bombs to help create the stuff in the future. Pilgrim is now level 3. Excellent. Is harpsichord thing still going on? Yeah, wow. We're gonna have to create a new reflection. But I don't actually feel bad about that, as I now have the ability to do a decent amount of rows. Right, cool. When a Chronos chord is completed, it is fully wound for the first and only time. A music box that only performs once. A typewriter that can only send one message. A clock that can only strike now. The fuck? It's considered a tool with a 6. Does it explode? Doesn't look like it's infernal, which is good. Holy cow, the thing is we can keep producing those things. It's a device, it's not a unique memory. What are we going to do with it? 6? Oh, we've got so much to consider. We have so much to consider at this point. Meanwhile, let's put you here. I don't like the look of that. It's like something out of a classic Doctor Who that would do terrible things to people, and we need to... We've got so much backlog of supply chain that we have now to repair, but oh, that was fun. We poked around till we found something interesting. Always good. Usually. Alright, so we also need to make the tea tomorrow as well, so we can replace the goddess slapsing we've got. Oh my god, it's only dusk? Wait. Do we have time to... I don't know if I should try to do anything else, really. I think we should just let the librarian have a good night's sleep for once. Oh, right, we still have things we're doing, too, huh? Oh, Theresa Blake theorized Keeper Scheme was debased carpus kind. Perhaps it's young, but she could never convince it to speak. And we got scrapings. That's interesting. That hasn't happened before. Anyways, let's get... Warming Draughts. We want that to be our next book. This is why I'm going to put it onto this section right here as kind of an alert. I'm changing what it is priority-wise. Notice, however, we have our first empty spot in the main thing, which means we're catching up, which is awesome sauce. And I believe I've been keeping you here for some time. Oh my god, I think we're at a 90-minute episode, which I hope you forgive me for. God. But yeah, that's going to be a whole new skill. Obviously, it's going to be related to heart, but odds are heart... Can it be heart nectar? Herbalism is a powerful force indeed. More powerful than most people. Most people will poo-poo herbalism, but you're alive because herbalists figured out what to eat for medicines, for food, that sort of thing. The green is one of the goddamn strongest forces in creation. It is, because you know what? Even if you burn yourself to ash, the green is still going to eat you at some point. I mean, you can literally throw yourself into space, I guess, but that just means if space fungus gets you. And no, I'm not kidding. Fungus can survive in space. It's an actual problem in the International Space Station. Can't escape nature. Just have to make your peace with it. Anyways, this is Fantastic Worlds. You're curious, telling you that visiting hours have been long over for Hush House, but we just sat by the fire for too long. And, you know, get back there. And you know how that goes. Let's just try to do this. Yeah. Cat. Seagull. I kind of wonder if there's any other strays out there. I'd like a dog. It'd just complete everything. Don't tell me if there's a dog or not, by the way. Just don't. Let me find out on my own. I appreciate the little advice here and there, but, remember, like, I don't know how the game ends right now. I don't know what the objective is. I'm just increasing my skills and my knowledge, power, equipment. I just want to learn more. That's just kind of where I've always been scholar-wise. I mean, you would not be having me, as the person I am, telling you all these things if I hadn't started reading really strange stuff from the freaking age of 6 onwards. Yeah, my library had an occult section, and town library, and, well, that's probably one of that and the haunting, which is the reason why I went to the occult section, made me the person I am today, and I hope you're all enjoying it. Anyway, okay, it's a rainy day, but yeah, let's get the scrapings back where they belong. But yeah, like I said, visiting hours are over. I'm rambling onwards. You have things to do with your life, so let us all get on with it, and I will see you next time here, Book of Hours in Lovecraft Country. I'll deal with this. Anyways, catch you later. Like, subscribe. Bye. I'd like to thank my Acolyte level supporters, whose contributions help this channel grow and hastens the inevitable digital apocalypse and rise of the Dark Lords of Content and Data.